Oh boy, time now for another episode of Mr. Nailsin Sunday Comics, and now we're going to enjoy the amazing adventures of the Flame. Looks like he missed his plane. He's trying to catch it at the last minute. Follow the blazing action-packed thrills of the Flame. Also in this issue, the Tattoo Target. Tattoo. The plane, boss. The plane. Oh, cool. Look what you can get. 25 big 8x10 glossy pictures. Your choice. $1 any group. Well, if you're interested in that, head over here. Here's the address. See? Got it? All right. Don't come crying to me when you don't get a response. But anyway, the city was appalled by the sign of the red cat. I don't know why, they just don't like them red. What did it mean, and why were the people who wore the sign usually victims of a new frightening crime wave? You get the idea. This was the problem the Flame decided to tackle. And you can bet a firebolt. I don't usually bet firebolt. He'd stick with it until he made a bullseye in the Tattoo Target. Okay. Hey, is that a tattoo under your tie? I'm going to burn it off. The outskirts of the city was shrouded in shadows, but some of the shadows were very real. Shadow's a shadow, okay. And deadly. Here they come. Two more to add to our roll call. Our long wait is going to pay off after all. Shh. If they hear you, they'll run for it. They'll know what happened to others like them who were on our list. And somewhere in between panels, they got their heads beat in. They won't bother us now, but they're gonna bother a certain party plenty. And make 6 this month. Losses like that are hard on business, Jake. Yeah, but we're due for a bonus if we wreck the business completely. Let's get back and report this to the boss. Meanwhile, where there's trouble, you'll find the law moving in, and often a fellow who has a curious way of finding trouble, although his business is really at a chemist shop blocks away. His name is Kip Adams, but he has a secret title too. The world calls him the Flame. What do you make of it, Charlie? You got me, Kip. Seems to be an epidemic of this type of crime in town lately. Don't look now, my friend, but there's someone lurking in those shadows across the street. There is? Well, then you'd better move on, Kip. I'll handle this. Sorry I had to give him the wrong lead, but there is someone there, and I need the excuse to get into my work clothes and take a closer look. Besides, I'd be really embarrassed if he spotted me undressing. Now, we'll just see who takes to midnight strolling. Or is it spying? There must be a good reason for anyone to be alone on these streets with a crime wave on. Watch this carefully now. 2 people are in for a real surprise. Just a minute, miss. I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Oh. The Flame. Thank goodness you frightened me.
You like being frightened, right?
I'm Susan Page. I was looking for a friend. Someone told me they saw him heading for this section, whatever. I wanted to give him a piece of my mind. He stood me up on our date.
Oh, God, this is Susan.
He's really a nice fellow, but he's so absent-minded. Maybe you know him. His name is Kip Adams. He's a chemist.
I may know him, but more important than that, you shouldn't be unescorted at this hour of the night. But at that moment, a velvety voice finishes the Flame's sentence for him.
You are so right, Flame, and so I will see that you are both properly escorted and safe. If you obey, dead. If you don't, walk straight ahead, please.
Well, she makes a tough bargain, so a few steps down a dark alley and
straight in, through the door. Don't force me to shoot the girl, Flame. Obey, please.
Never knew this place existed, and I thought I knew the city.
Oh, Flame, can't you do something?
No, not really. Hey, it's Sable. Uh-oh. She's got company, look.
Flame, well, yeah, she's smart. Now, why couldn't we have nabbed him?
Gentlemen, I believe you've all heard of the Flame. Well, here he is, you fools. And if I didn't capture him myself, he'd never be here.
Her mob? What kind of a setup is this? They look like really nice characters. I'd better think fast.
And now, to get a little cozier.
Uh-oh.
We'll dispense with the formality now.
Formality? Is that what you call it when you put a gun to people's back?
Just a precaution. Let me introduce myself. I'm Miss Sable, businesswoman. I'm willing to pay highly for your help, Flame.
Well, let's hear more. What business? I wouldn't trust her if she was dealing in air.
Don't trust your Flame.
Meanwhile, Charlie's in a quandary. I don't like it. Not only did the Prowler disappear, so did Kip. What's going on here?
While in still another hideout, the pieces of the puzzle seem to be fitting together. Not really, but anyway.
Okay, you did a good job tonight, boys, but I'm tired of this slow way. We've got to get rid of Sable herself, and tonight's the night.
Tonight's Spats? I see what you mean, Chief, whatever. When Spats Mahoney is the kingpin. But remember, you said we was your partners, right?
Hey, Spats, I got Sable's den spotted at last. And guess who she's holding there? The Flame. In person.
Two rival gangs and the Flame? Susan and Charlie caught in the middle? What will happen now?
Watch it, a copper. And he's looking around real smart.
I never thought coppers were so smart. Get him.
Not a sign of Kip.
You can cramp our style, copper, and we've got a very fashionable job to do tonight. This'll give us a little practice.
Don't be crazy, Jake. I want my share of his noggin, too. That's enough. He'll sleep for a week. Let's get out of here before someone else comes along.
Something always cramps my style. This is fun.
So anyway, back at Miss Sable's. My business is simple. You see, I help certain people enter this country in defiance of your stupid immigration laws.
Well, you needn't bother. They can just come on in. There's really nothing stopping them. But anyway,
all of these people wore my sign, the brand of the Red Cat.
Okay.
I received great sums for my trouble.
Where did you figure I'd fit into a smuggling scheme?
Hold still. This is the only red ink stamp. I will tell you what I want, Flame. Spats Mahoney is wise to my work. He wants to take it over from me. He must be stopped. I will apply the brand on the ink if you don't help me. He usually hunts down the people who wear my sign and kills them to destroy confidence in me and make the others who wish to enter this country turn to him. Oh, no, please.
Now, the Flame has all the information he needs, and it's time for action. Here's a new trick, boys, called a hot face. That's for you, Miss Sable. Drop that brand.
Never. Oh, help.
Just then, on the outside, if you won't let us enter peacefully, there's a way to make you move, stupid.
Guns. What a fancy place Sable runs. Or used to run before tonight. Oh, jump.
One of the slugs carries its own warning.
Spats and his gang. They found my hideout. Oh, my arm. But I'll escape. They'll never find me, and that's the only thing they're here for.
Turns out her and Spats, we used to be an item, but broke up. Started the whole thing, And the Flame turns his attentions to the frightened girl. Come along, Susan. Let's get you out of here. This is no place for a girl.
Oh, Flame, do you think we'll ever get out of here alive? I'm so frightened.
As the fireworks began in earnest, the Flame convoys Susan toward an exit. You picked on the wrong boy, Spats.
We're not letting anyone move in on our racket. You're more important than those hoodlums, Susan. Let's go.
Up those stairs.
What? It looks as though someone else has the same idea.
Keep away from me, Flame, or I'll send my men after you.
Uh-oh. I might have known there would be a complication. Since when could the Flame keep out of a fight? Where is he? He jumped off the stairs and that's the curtain? I don't know what the hell's going on. Anyway, this has gone far enough. Keep moving, Susan. You'll be okay wherever she is. Welcome to the shooting gallery, chump. Oh, right in the cheek, damn it.
She's getting away, Flame. What shall I do? Come near me, and I'll push you over the roof. Over the roof? Why, good idea. If this wire holds out, my escape is easy. Then I'll show Spats who's boss.
Yeah, they definitely had a thing once.
Oh dear, she's going to fall. I can't look. She'll be killed. Falling that distance. I'll have to try to get her.
Why? Let her go. Anyway.
My arm. Lost too much blood. Can't hold on. Oh.
While directly below, Charlie is just coming to. Man, what hit me? Oh, my head. But poor Charlie is due for another blackout the hard way. And probably severe brain damage, but, you know.
Help.
Ooh. A double header. Oh, goodness. Oh, yeah, that's something on there. While Susan looks on in horror, the two prostrate figures twitch just enough to assure they still live in their private worlds of the unconscious, but it's no comfort to Susan now. Yeah, because of all the neurological damage, and just because they're twitching doesn't mean they're going to survive this, you know. Anyway, she decides to do exactly what Miss Sable did. Yeah, because she's that stupid.
Oh, some of Spat's men seem to have escaped. I'm too tired to go back. Now what shall I do?
Trapped, Susan has no choice but to walk right into the waiting hands of Spat's gang.
I warn you, if you touch me, you'll answer to
the Flame.
By the time he gets out of the Sable's den, lady, there won't be any
Flame. But the men with the Flame have a different idea. Enough of this sparring. I want to see what's happened to poor Susan. She's probably scared stiff.
Yeah.
Good timing, Flame, for Susan sure is scared, and with good reason. Going to take her hostage, eh?
Help!
In you go, sister. Step on it. You see who I see coming down the street?
Even a moving vehicle doesn't stop the Flame when he means business.
Don't do it, Flame. Don't eat me. I was just going to give the dame the girl, a lift home.
Well, now, aren't you just too considerate all of a sudden? I'll take Susan home. You don't have to bother your thick head about that.
Oh, hold on to the wheel, you idiot. Cars don't drive themselves. Too late. I only have enough time to narrate the situation. Lost control. Going to crash. Yeah!
Help!
In no time flat, police usually appear at the scene of an auto crash, and this time was no exception. From now on, the Flame's job is taken over by the proper authority, and he can exit gracefully, you know. They're all yours, boys, and take good care of the girl. She's only stunned, Flame. Charlie, where have you been?
Al! Susan! Is she hurt? Thank goodness she's still breathing. Kip would never forgive me if she was hurt in my territory.
Oh, Kip. Flame.
Wait, Flame! I can't take credit for rounding up two gangs. You'll have to explain. It's your glory.
It's all yours, Charlie. Susan will fill you in anything you have to know, provided she can remember after getting her head smashed in. But anyway. But only minutes later, the Flame returns as Kip Adams.
Kip! You don't know what you missed, boy. It's been like a dream.
Say, what's going on here? Susan, you're a little late for our date, aren't you? The end. Well, gee, I really hope things work out for Susan and Kip, you know. Yeah. Red cat tattoos. All right, whatever. Let's see what's coming up next week on Mr. Nailsin Sunday Comics. What's going on here? Well, we'll find out next week for the wonderful little titillating tale of A Star is Hatched. Yeah. That's next time on Mr. Nailsin Sunday Comics.